When people go to these balls, they don't drink anything but lemonade, which is known for the girls, hard liquor like some whiskey or something for the men, or port wine that sometimes the grown married ladies will drink. That's interesting. I'm like, no one drinks water. And obviously, I don't know the state of water in London during this century, but I was like, I ain't seen not one person drinking water yet. Thought that was interesting. Also, in this episode, Lady Danbury is basically talking to Alice, right? Alice is the wife of the Mondrich family, the black couple that I'm like, why they still have them around? Now I know why they still have them around based off this conversation. Lady Danbury does she knows she's basically trying to leave and she's like the queen kind of is holding me captive. I want to go. I don't know what to do. She doesn't confide in Violet just yet. I don't think she tells her the whole story. She kind of talks to Alice. Alice is like, I can have a very discreet ear, like, what's going on. Kind of gives her a rough version of what's happening. And basically what Alice tells her is she has ladies in waiting, but she does not use them. If she has them, she should use them. Like that's what they're there for. So Lady Danbury gets in her idea that way for her to get away from everything and get finally like have her freedom a little bit is to find the queen a semi replacement for Lady Danbury. Someone that she can confide in, she can gossip with, she can, talk to, maybe get advice from, and someone who would just kind of be a companion for the queen who essentially doesn't really have any other friends. So it's very clear from the way her eyes were sparkling from the conversation she had with the queen that she already has a person in mind and episode 4 reveals who it is. So I'm not going to say it here, but I was like, I mean, I guess. And obviously, if you've watched the show, none of us want to say goodbye to Lady Danbury. We love her. She's one of my favorite characters. But then the way I thought about it is when they talk about this season, the season lasts 6 months, right? So we know there are 12 months in the year. If the season lasts 6 months, she can just leave for 6 months when everybody goes to their home in the countryside. Because for those 6 months, the queen, well, I guess the queen has to stay there all the time. But I imagine the queen got a countryside home too that she can go to kind of get away from the cold weather, the dreariness. There's no balls during that time. So why can't Lady Danbury just travel to the motherland for 6 months during that time when ain't nobody around? I don't get it. I didn't really think it was a big deal. I do like the episode. I think, well, not I think, I noticed in episode 2, a lot of the stuff from Queen Charlotte, they're bringing a lot of those storylines over into season 4, which I'm grateful for because I feel like people probably had questions. I don't think we'll get another season of Queen Charlotte. I really don't think it's necessary. So because of that, they understand that, okay, these characters still live on in the Bridgerton universe. We're not going to necessarily see them as young people like we did in Queen Charlotte. However, some of those relationships, some of those questions that popped up are finally going to be addressed. And I'm like, okay, I like this. This is cool. I appreciate this. So we'll see what happens. Well, I already know what happened in episode 4, but you guys will hear me talk about episode 4 in a few days. And yeah, like I said, part 2 comes out in February. So, well, we're in February now. It comes out in a little less than a month. I can't wait. Fingers crossed. But let me know, what do you guys think of the episodes so far that have dropped? What do you think of this whole idea of Lady Danbury trying to leave? Like, do you think the show will still be successful without her? And what do you guys think, just in general, about Benedict and Sophie? Are you buying their chemistry? Does it feel hot enough? Leave your comments below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.